morning. It is Sunday today, and it's been about 2 months since I had my daughter, and I kind of want to talk about how postpartum has been like while I get ready today. Honestly, postpartum is crazy. I don't think anything really could prepare you for what postpartum feels like. I'm gonna try and just do a little bit. You know what I just forgot? I forgot to put primer. You know, that's okay. Usually I put primer, but I guess like we'll see how it goes without primer. After I gave birth, when we came home, honestly, since the moment I had my daughter, I felt like my whole world just like shifted. Everything felt so different than it did before. For example, like when we came home from the hospital, my home didn't feel like my home anymore, and like my things didn't feel like my things anymore, if that makes sense. It just like everything felt so different, and it just kind of recently feels like my home is familiar. Like obviously I'm familiar with my home, but it's just like it just feels different than it did before. And recently it's just been kind of hard for me to look at pictures for when I was pregnant. And after we came back from the hospital, I had a really hard time with my birth experience. It's so weird because I was mentally prepared for whatever was gonna happen. I just like was not prepared for the C-section. I wasn't prepared for the pain. I don't think anyone could really prepare you for labor contractions, but for some reason, when we came home, I just like couldn't mentally grasp what happened at the hospital, and I just wasn't happy with the experience. And especially when editing my birth vlog, at first I couldn't even look at those clips of the hospital because it was just such a shock to me, and I was still like kind of like mentally processing what happened at the hospital. Yeah, I couldn't even look at the clips that I vlog there. Editing that vlog was kind of hard at first, but then somehow I kind of just like came to terms and with peace with what happened. So editing the vlog did kind of help me kind of process what happened and be okay what happened. So the first few weeks coming home was very hard, obviously because like not sleeping and then just kind of figure things out, and you're sleep deprived and you're just overwhelmed. So the first few weeks into postpartum was very emotionally kind of like a roller coaster. Now that I'm 2 months out, I would say that like we're kind of getting into a routine now, but it's just kind of like not there yet, obviously because she's still very young and we're still kind of getting the swing of things, but it has gotten better. Some days I feel really good, like mentally I'm really happy, and I'm like so thankful for our daughter, and I'm just like, I'm very happy. Like I'm like on this life high, and I'm just so excited, and I'm just like it's so weird to explain, but it kind of feels like when you have a cup of coffee and you just get like that caffeine high and you're just like loving life, if that makes sense. So I do have moments where I am feeling like sad and overwhelmed. And, you know, just like talking to someone, a friend, your partner, anybody, really does help too whenever you're just like, I feel sad, but I don't know why I feel sad, kind of thing. That's how I've been feeling lately. It's just like, I feel sad and I know the reasons why I feel sad, but it's just kind of like, all you can do is just like talk it out, you know, go outside for a walk, eat some good food, you know, just kind of help yourself get through that moment of feeling sad. And I know why I feel stressed and overwhelmed. It's not because of the baby, but it's because of just life itself. I am recently trying to find a job. I can go back to my current job, but it's just like, I don't want to go back, and I have a feeling they don't want me to come back. So it's just like kind of brings these weird feelings of going back to work. And I honestly thought that I could find a job while on maternity leave, but it's just been so hectic with like everything that I haven't been able to just like focus on finding a job. And these past couple weeks, I've been applying on Indeed like crazy. I've been applying for remote jobs so I can just at least stay home and at least make a little bit of money on the side, just so like I have health insurance. But I find out when I go back to work, I'm not gonna have health insurance. So I'm kind of screwed either way. So right now I'm just like in a really tough situation because I really need health insurance and we also need the money. So I'm just kind of put in a really tough situation right now. I have been looking for a job every day. I'm like always on Indeed, just trying to see like what's out there. And you see these job openings and like I have the experience for the job, but they just like do not come back to me. And I don't know what's going on with the job market right now. I don't know if it's just like I'm not qualified, but I know I'm qualified for the job. It's just like I'm not hearing anything back, and it's just so frustrating because I know I am experienced for the job. I just think it's just really competitive right now, and it's not like I can just be on Indeed 24/7 just looking for any job that comes up, because I have to take care of our baby. I have things to do. It's not like I could just be on Indeed all day just checking to see what's out there 24/7. I've been obsessed with this e.l.f. lip gloss. Get it on Amazon. It's so good. I love just putting a little bit of lip liner and just this lip gloss. I feel like it looks so pretty because I feel after you wear it for a few minutes, I feel like it naturally plumps your lips. I don't know, I just like really like how your lips look. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good for the most part, but I have my days, I have my moments, where it's really hard. And I think just trying not to I have to really talk to myself and just talk to myself as if I was my friend and just be like, hey, you can get through this. This is just a moment of sadness. This is not going to be a moment of forever. I really do talk to myself a lot through those times. And honestly, postpartum is just like a roller coaster. You're doing really good, and then all of a sudden you're just like really sad for no reasons, or maybe you do have reasons, but it's like you can't really do anything about it. It's such a roller coaster, but I'm really just thankful that I'm finally in the process of just like healing, and who knows where I'll be mentally in the next 6 months or in the next like year. And we'll see, but I think I'm doing pretty good considering I just had a baby 2 months ago. Just kind of crazy to think about. Actually, I'm very shocked how my makeup turned out. It turned out really smooth without any primer. So if you are curious, I don't know if you are, but if you're curious, I use this e.l.f. What is this? This e.l.f. Halo Glow. I usually put primer before I put anything, but I just put this, and then I put this L'Oreal True Match foundation, and honestly, my skin looks really smooth. So I don't know, we'll see how long this lasts, what kind of like handles throughout the day. I'm actually really impressed. So if you ever want to know what I put these two, and then I put this, and that's pretty much the gist of it. Get those if you really want a really good foundation, because I'm actually kind of shocked. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna go and start my day already, and at least I have my makeup on, at least I'm put together, at least I have that, at least I feel good. So anyways, okay, a little update on our fridge situation. So they were able to fix it. They didn't replace it, unfortunately. I wish they did replace the fridge, but they didn't. But they fixed it, so now we got a fridge back again. Okay, how do you feel about our fridge being fixed now?
I feel good. I'm glad it's fixed. I wish we had a new fridge though. It's really gross in there, so we're gonna have to put some time into there and clean it. Today's agenda is cleaning. We're gonna clean all day, and hopefully, if it's good enough outside, if it's warm enough, we'll take Emery for a walk and maybe take some pictures.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it looks really gloomy. It's not as sunny as it was yesterday. today is Tuesday and we're all ready. We want to go for a little drive as a family. We haven't left the house in a minute, so we're just gonna leave the house. But then the drive, I don't know what we're gonna do after that, but it'll be nice to just like leave the house for a little bit. It's so nice out, huh?
Yeah. It's the first time I've been out in forever.
Okay, it's been a couple hours since we came back from the park and the baby is sleeping on me, so I'm trying to be as quiet as I can. But when we came back, me and my husband were talking about the idea of me doing Postmates. I don't know, I am really considering it, only because I don't know what's gonna happen between my job situation. I don't know if I'm gonna be going back. I don't know if I should go back. I'm not hearing any callbacks from jobs. I'm not hearing anything. It's kind of just been really hard situation right now. So I am actually really considering doing Postmates only because I can make my own schedule and I get to leave the house for a little bit, because I think it's good to leave the house, you know, to like have for your mental health, but also I can make my own schedule. I can come back whenever I need to for the baby. I can come back and I can feed her and I could just come to her, and I could also just like go back out if I need to make a little bit of money. I haven't done Postmates since 2019, so it's hard for me to say how it's like, but it's an idea, and it's so hard out here. It's so expensive. I live in California, so everything is really expensive, and of course like we just had our baby, so like medical bills are just piling up after the other. Like it's just so crazy. So having Postmates as like a side hustle, and if it's good, maybe it's like a good idea to consider. So I am really thinking about it, and maybe, you know, you guys would find it entertaining to see how much I would make for working for a couple of hours. I don't know, it's definitely an idea that I'm really considering, so I don't know. We'll see if I'll be doing that. I have to make my decision really soon whether I'm going to be going back to work. The whole situation with my work is really complicated, and I'm not sure if I want to talk about that, but it's just a lot of things are up in the air right now. So Postmates is definitely an option for me right now, and I guess we'll kind of see on that.